Welcome to Caddie Quick Clips, the 2-minute guide to help you draw a model successfully with Caddie. Let's take a look at how we can control what we see on our screen, our scope, by means of layers. Now we're going to do this through the scope tools here at the left hand side of our screen. So we've selected scope and we select layer display. And we have a dialog here which has a few different components, so let's take a look. We have an update layers dynamically, so that means that whatever we do in our dialog is reflected on the screen. So if I pick layer 0, we just see the objects on layer 0, 1, 2 lines, hatch, and so forth. We can multi-select, so just dragging. We can use the control key and the shift key, as we would say in selecting files in Windows Explorer or other Windows based programs. Select all will select everything, and unselect all will deselect everything. We also have the ability to pick objects, so if we don't know what layer something is on, we can say pick. We return to the drawing. It says select the objects to be isolated. If I pick, say, an element of hatch and one of text, right click when I've finished and do an option end as suggested by the command line, we see the layers that we have. If we have groups of layers that we use commonly, what we can do is we can show groups. We can create a group of that layer, so it will do that for us automatically. If we double click, we will get the chance to rename it, so I could call this finishes for instance, and that will be there for us to call upon later. All layers will take us back to what we had as our full drawing there. Go back to layer display, and even if I've got all selected or non-selected, just picking on that group of layers will take me instantly back to there without having to remember. Layer groups are stored with the drawing, so you can load the drawing up in 6 months, 2 years, whatever, and still return to the layers that you had. You can also use the layer groups that you create within the viewports too. Useful if you're trying to select just certain parts of your drawing for printing. Using the dynamic layer display tool, we can very quickly find out what layer objects are on within our drawing. We can draw those to the scope so we can work with them more effectively. Absolutely fantastic if you're using other people's drawings where you may not necessarily know which layers people have used. For more Caddie Quick Clips and information on maximising your own productivity using Caddie, go to www.caddiesoftware.com.